Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to the next episode of my Wynncraft playthrough. So, I've already gone ahead and got myself to beautiful Selchar in preparation for the traveling we will be doing today. For today, we are going to be helping out the Ice Nations and solving a little dispute that has been troubling them from generations. Alright. Want to go over here. I mean, I'll take it. Certainly not complaining about free quote-unquote currency. The Ice Islands. Home to a nation of early seafarers, they have waged war among each other for years, oblivious to the real war happening on the mainland. Simple enough. Cool. Alrighty, no fooling around. Hello there.
Welcome, traveler, to our humble Iceland. My people and I landed here many years ago. Unfortunately, our ship didn't make it. We tried to build a nation on these islands, but became divided through the years. Because of this, we are fighting a useless war with our neighbors. And I believe we should try to pass a peace treaty. But I'm afraid of getting killed if I leave the island. Would you mind helping us? Talk to Halfred about this treaty. He lives on another ice island nearby.
Alright, well, that should be doable. Alright, excuse that little cut. Holly continues to be a menace, believe it or not. So, that's fun. Anyways, the way over to the other island is just this way. Nothing too special. And over here, we have another person who we need to talk to. Hello there, Hollow Fred.
Welcome, traveler. What brings you to our island? Oh, I see that Odegar sends strangers through his cowardice. Worried he'll get killed.
Yes, he is, in fact.
This is the last time I'll repeat it. We will sign the peace treaty the day Odegaard and his nation will return to us the treasure.
The treasure?
The one they kept and hid from us after the shipwreck. Pure gold, very valuable and rare. Tell him I'll be waiting for it, and none of that silly story again.
Alright then. I guess our job is now to find some gold or retrieve it or something. Not very clear. Friggin' another video cut because apparently I can't record in peace anymore. Isn't that fun? Anyways. Hello, Adegard. Is there anything you ain't telling me, bud?
I should have expected that. Halfred was always very greedy. We tried to make him understand that we do not have the treasure, without much success. You see, the reason why we became shipwrecked wasn't natural cause. We were attacked.
Attacked. I swear to the stars above, there is no peace. I cannot record in peace. I am not allowed to do anything. Crying out loud. Alright. So anyways, the reason you became shipwrecked was because you were attacked. What were you attacked by?
By whom? The undead. Ghosts and demons navigating a monstrous ship. They got us by surprise.
Huh.
I believe they also stole our treasure during the attack. Would you help our nation come back together? Find this ship and bring the treasure back to Halfred so we can finally live in peace. Sail north. That is where they attacked us many years ago. It should be easy to find. I'm sure they are anchored there in glory. Thank you.
Alright. So, somewhere to the north. Huh. What do you want to bet that's the place we need to go? Well, only one way to find out. Alrighty, if I remember correctly, the gold is being held in the captain's quarters, which means that we need to go to the captain's quarters. It also means that we have to fend off all these fucking things. Alright. Already I'm feeling a little bit better now that I don't have these fuckers just wailing on me, crowding me, and making everything annoying. Okay. I believe it's over here, right? Alright, captain's room, captain's room. Yep. I think the stars above for just aura being a healing spell for our acolytes. Makes things actually doable. Okay, yeah, I did get the gold. I almost forgot about that. I was like, imagine if I'd just actually forgotten about that. That would have sucked. Alrighty. Yep. Hello there, good sir. I believe you were missing some gold.
Incredible! You actually delivered the treasure. I suppose that means the end of the war between our nations. This is a great day. Here, take this as a reward for helping our nation. I am sure you'll find a use for this helmet one day.
Yeah, I know what this thing is. The climbing helmet. You're gonna understand eventually why I hate that thing. No. Fuck the climbing helmet. Hate it. Hate it. Oh well. Guess I might as well get it identified one way or another, so... Be back when I get to... Actually, you know what? There was probably an identifier back there, wasn't there? And whatever. I'm pretty sure there's one over here too, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yep, there's an identifier over here. Alrighty. What's up, buddy? Can you ID this for me, please? Please tell me it's something decent. Of course it isn't. Okay, let's try that again. Please tell me it's something decent. Better, but eh. No, it has a good walk speed. I'll take it anyway. Fuck it. I do the rest of these too. I just want to see how they roll. Jilted. I mean, I could probably sell it off. Someone would probably take that for the fire damage and whatnot. And a morph iron. Huh. Aren't these things, like, rare nowadays? Pretty sure those things are rare. Sell for a good chunk of change. Alright, well... Let's see. What is our next task? Oh, that's a lot of caves. At one point, I'm going to have to go cave hunting. Ah, yes, our next task is to head over to Wynncraft Site B. So, in order to do that, we're going to have to take a two-parter trip, I believe, so... Let us go to... Okay, yeah, we're either going to have to go to Selchar and Nesaak and then to Nesaak. We'll go to Selchar first, because free shipping of us. Did I ever tell you about the one time I met a renowned but retired theater director in Levagar? I was amazing. His crew was small, but their theatrics and comedy always left the audience up in a storm. Or audience laughing up a storm. Might have been due to the show's absurdity and looks. The director himself was dressed as a cow, another a splash of colors, and another as an elf. But even with their strange costumes, they were truly well-crafted shows. It's neat hearing about little tidbits of the world. Now then, to Nesaak, please. Speaking of Corcus... Alright, let's get back to the village before anything else. Oh, hey, I can actually use this thing now. Cool. Is this actually worth using, though? I want to say yes, but, like, obviously, there's the little issue of that low roll on lifesteal, meaning that I'll take damage whenever I use it. Whatever. Thank you, Tremolo. You have served me very well. And then I have Bibliotech eventually, probably. Yeah, I'll figure this out. Anyways, I'm going to need this to start the quest, so... I believe we're pretty much all set. I do think. Actually, you know what? Before I start this, I want to just check over my armor, see if there's anything better I can use for the time being. 47, Shine Spark. Ooh. Yeah, I might use this. That looks nice. Anything in here? You know what? I think I'll actually don Bob's chestplate. Why not? It's a good idea to honor the dead, I think. Is there anything better? Mythical trousers, maybe? Gives more health regen overall. I think I might take these. And then for boots. Both of these have low rolls. I wonder if I can, like, re-roll them both and see what they give me. Let's find out. Bruh. They both rolled lower. What the hell, man? You know what? Normally I'm not one to splurge like this, but I really would like it if these were to give me something workable. Come on now. Good enough. Alrighty. Probably figure out something to do with those later. Okay. These have been good to me up until now, so I would like to thank yet another armor set for serving me well. Alright, let's see what we need to do to make these work. There's always a way to make armor work. Always. But first let's put these away. Let's see, this is 37, so we can stash it here. Actually, I'm gonna stash you here, I think. Okay, so these are all fine. None of these need anything. This has +4 to everything. This needs 30 defense. This needs 45 air. This needs 20 defense, 30 dex. Okay. How much dex? 30. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Oh wait, I need defense as well. I'm stupid. There we go. Put this on. And last but not least, is not enough. Fuck. Is there anywhere, like, I can get more points from here? Okay, what's giving me the extra... Okay, it's this that's giving me that, so... I don't think there's anywhere I can reallocate stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna have to forego changing my boots for another 2 levels, I suppose. That means that I'm going to continue using these for the time being, I suppose. But that's fine. That is completely reasonable. Alright. Huh. It really is difficult to reallocate stuff, isn't it? Jeez. Reallocate stuff elsewhere, and then suddenly I don't have enough to even use this thing. Wild. Okay, maybe I don't want to use this set then. I might want to keep using Shine Spark. Know what, I can... What am I thinking? If I'm not going to be using that, I don't need to deal with that, so I can just reinvest into this. Yeah, that works. Alrighty. So, gear messing around with aside, I think that everything is functional now. So, shall we deal with Wynn excavation? I think we shall. Just gotta take a little ride over this way. Huh. Funny how that works. Oh, I actually got an extra ability point from that too, which means I can unlock this. Cool. Inflicts bleeding. What does bleeding... How much damage does bleeding do, though? Oh, 60% of your DPS. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Okay, I believe... Yep. No one knows what Wynn Excavation is searching for at Site B, but rumors are circulating that they are trying to uncover something ancient and powerful. Huh. Yep. You know what, let's just get that unmarked real quick. There we go. Hello there, Excavator Lacron.
Good day. You're the person that helped us out in the desert, aren't you? Excellent. Just the person I need. Can you help me out with a problem I have?
Sure.
Perfect. You see, we're supposed to be searching for some of the, long-lost ruins of ancient Wynn. Just like in the desert. However, it seems no progress has been made recently. My workers have stopped working. The problem is, there are strange creatures down at the bottom of the cave disturbing them. I need you to go and kill them. But first, you should go and talk to one of my colleagues. He has more information for you. He's located directly at the bottom of the cave. Go speak to him. Go on now. Off you go. Not me, apparently.
Bro, are you good? Your face looks like it's a little bit, rotting. You good? Okay then. Guess into the caves we go. Apparently there's something in here that is stopping progress from being made, or something like that. I doubt it was you things. That was fairly easy. I also doubt it's any of you.
We know what you stole from us in the desert. Take this! You won't be escaping this dead end anytime soon.
Huh. Oh, what do you know? Alright, make a shape that fits all three perspective. Front, right, and top. Okay, I can do that. Place. Place. Up. I think that technically does it, yeah? Yeah, it does it from that angle. Does it from that angle. And it does it from that angle, so... I guess you're just intended to place more than that. That's fine. I can place more. There we go. Had to place all of them, but that works. You may go further into the cave. Task: find the crystal. The crystal. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Which is weird since there's construction equipment. Hello there.
Baffling. What a puzzling situation I am in. I cannot open this door for some reason. We suspect the purple crystal is behind this door, but the descriptions in the scriptures don't match this door. They seem to describe another door, but all our evidence says otherwise. The scriptures also say something about hidden within the rocks, but we removed them all. Well, the writing isn't actually all that clear. It could mean virtually anything. I think one of these words means hippo. Guess we'll have to find. Anyway, back to figuring out what needs to be done here. Wei, who are you? You are not an employee of Wynn Excavation.
Indeed I am not. But thanks for the advice. So, in the rocks, like, right here? Like, right here. Okay. That was so difficult. Wow. There's little shards everywhere. Cool. I'm gonna take one as a little, you know, as a souvenir, I suppose. Okay. Hello there. Nice little trick you pulled trying to trap me down there.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. I genuinely thought our plan would be successful. Who knew that dead end had a secret exit? Not me, apparently. We know what you took in the desert. You were just some kid expected to do a delivery job. Who knew you'd take a shard of the crystal? Don't pretend like you don't know what it is. You know as well as I do, combining the 4 crystal shards is told to bring unlimited power.
I'm sorry, what now?
You will not interfere any longer. The location of the remaining crystals are known only to us. The fire and the leaf crystals are safe. I see that tricking you isn't the way to defeating you. If we ever meet again, we'll be using force and upping our security. Now I never want to see you again. Our company will not tolerate your interference again.
I like how they just, like, give you some emerald blocks, like, to say, here, take these and fuck off. Very amusing. Oh, hey, some of this stuff that I've been selling has actually finished selling. Cool. It's good to see that. Alrighty. Real. Anyways, thank you all for watching, if indeed you still are. Next episode... Ooh, what will we be doing next episode? We're not doing Tower of Ascension, I'll tell you that, and there's a good reason for that. Frostbite? Maybe. I believe... Yes, this is something we also need to do. We need to tackle the Ice Bearers dungeon, so perhaps we'll do that, and then we'll go over and deal with the other quest that I just looked at. Just showing how bad my memory is. Frostbite, there we go. So, next episode we'll be tackling those 2 things, probably. Well, I think that's about all from me. So, cheers!